Crap, the guy was here and I didn't talk to him.
What do you mean? Who was where?
I could have sworn the Iron Wayfarer was right here and I didn't get the chance to talk to him because the game crashed. I was clicking the button to do so.
The only place that I know of him being was at by our vestige.
Okay, so I'm...
Where you crashed, it was just a stigma of the Iron Wayfarer.
Just it? Okay. Sorry, I just gotta set everything back up. Alright, multiplayer... Back in. I'm so sorry about that.
No, don't. It's not a problem at all. Shit happens.
I was planning on saying we should end as soon as we got back to Skyrest, but I might mess around a little bit just so that this stream segment is more than 5 minutes. Yeah, that's Judge Cleric.
Is it?
Even, okay, the silhouette looks a lot like, or looks familiar to the Judge Cleric when we see later, but even if not, this right over here is an abbess.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's a judge, but I don't recognize it personally. I don't recognize it as being Judge Cleric, but I could be wrong. It might be her.
Where?
That's the only judge we know of currently, so.
There's the ladder. Well, true, but that was also a very effeminate silhouette, and Judge Cleric is was the only lady judge.
Hmm.
They did mention that the other two judges were not women. So, Dama Rose wants more flesh. We'll have to talk to Exactor Dunmire again. We still have one more Judge Warrior or Judge Thief in the next game. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows?
Oh, the shared chat.
There's
Right,
no point. There's literally no point at this. Considering the fact that we're going to be ending within like 3 minutes, there is no point in redoing the shared chat. I'll be writing into you as per usual, but I paid you, right?
I believe so, yeah.
I help you. Just be sure to make good on it.
Okay. So, let's go back to Exactor Dunmire. I don't think any of his stuff will have changed, but he's kind of the only if.
Presented with my findings, the Council of Overseers agreed that allowing me to proceed in the manner I deemed most judicious was best. And following my recent studies of it, I have come to the conclusion that the power of Umbral, unorthodox though it may be, should be scrutinized further.
Yeah, no. That is incredibly suspicious because how did you leave Mornstead to get that message? The Rogar would have definitely shot down any messenger birds. As far as I know, there's no scrying technology.
I must learn more. I have heard tell of a book, supposedly a unique and ancient source of umbral knowledge, and last in the possession of a wealthy collector in Upper Calrath. Bring it to me so I may cognize its secrets. The book, Crusader. See to it.
Okay.
The book, Crusader.
Well, I think we might have missed that, but oh well. But seriously, how would he have even gotten... True, they do move through Mondstadt pretty easily. But... Oh, and here is where... Stoneman's note.
I've never been to my grandfather, and there was one to every man. That left in it. They may why Judge Cleric parted.
It is true that they move through Mondstadt quite easily, but at the same time, connections to the outside world are limited at best. And the whoever it was that I forgot the exact name of the people Exactor Dunmire was referring to when he said that he was reporting. That is also incredibly suspicious because Umbral is canonically blasphemy. That's part of the reason the Dark Crusaders are so not trusted.
I didn't expect to say it, but you were right about the girl. And to think I almost... Anyway...
Like, we know that Exactor Dunmire...
And it's to you I owe that, so thank you. It took some doing, but I convinced her to stick with me. So I can keep an eye on her. I can't undo what's already been done to her, but she's just a child. She deserves some kind of a chance at life, at happiness. I'm probably an old fool for thinking I can help, but I have to try. Aye, after all that, I'll let her keep the pendant. Seeing how happy it makes her, well, I reckon it's in the right hands. Speaking of which, I want you to have this. I've never had any real use for it, if I'm honest. But it might do you some good. Whatever other choices you might make, Lambera, you did right by the child. And me. Good luck.
The gate behind him. This one? Yeah. Yeah, we went through that a while ago.
Yeah. It's just an item there.
Yeah. And, because of the fact it is considered taboo for us to have the lamps, which is why we're so not trusted by other, or well, by the people who actually worship Boreas.
And he said he wasn't sure yet, but I said yes.
So them saying, yeah, go ahead, research this blasphemy further,
He says we'll go soon.
is suspicious at best. And because meta knowledge, we know that he's just obsessed with Umbral personally. So it is definitely a clear progression.
I can't wait to see all the pretty things out in the world. Byron says there's all kinds of beauty out there. Hello.
Okay, and she keeps this. Once Byron had never doubted his faith in the Hallowed Sentinels, but then he had never doubted his love for Katrin either, and ultimately if one had to be proven a sham, then he was glad it was the former. Fair enough.
Bye-bye.
Okay, let's go back up to the usual spot, and I'm going to do my outro.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I am fine. I just blew my nose like a couple minutes
Okay.
ago.
That's fair, that's fair. Alright, I'm gonna kick you so that we can make sure that everything, or that we don't wind up with a loading issue again.
Okay.
So everything's synced, and we know everything's synced, so... nothing weird happens. But I am going to call it there. Wait, did that actually kick you, or?
I can't move, but I can still. Oh, there we go.
Okay. So I was trying that, and it just wasn't. You were just there. Dunmire's book is in the mines. Fair enough. Thank you. But I am going to call it there. If you're interested in anything I've done up until this point, you can check out my YouTube channel. I try to upload stuff same day, and I group my runs by playlists so they're easier to find. If you are interested in seeing my announcements, I post them to my stories here on Twitch, to YouTube, and when it lets me, or not when it lets me, and currently also to Instagram. If you would like to see my clips in an easier fashion, I post them to YouTube, currently to TikTok, and also currently, when it lets me, to Instagram. If you are in my chat, then the links are in the chat now. If you are not in my chat, I go by the same username on every single platform I'm on, so I should not be difficult to find. If you've made it this far and are curious to see where I go from here, why not drop a follow? It takes but one button press, and you can always change your mind if you decide my content isn't for you. And of course, if you would like to see this from Kurato's perspective, go say hi to him. Or, well, go drop him a follow. Oh.
We have Twitch, TikTok, YouTube that we, well, YouTube and Twitch we're on regularly. TikTok is just shorts, but yeah.
Yeah, TikTok's more for advertising purposes, honestly. So tomorrow and Friday, it's back to Dragon's Dogma 2. I am going to be going through the second Sphinx location. And whatever else really strikes my fancy at that particular moment. Monday and Tuesday, I'll be starting Elden Ring Catch Flame only. And then we'll be back to this run and probably going through the Fief and maybe finding that book, because we missed it somehow, on Wednesday. I'm gonna be raiding into Kurato. What are you playing, Kurato?
I was gonna thinking of playing some Doom today.
Okay.
Which is, it's a first-person shooter.
I do know what Doom is. I'm not that far under a rock.
Gotcha.
If you're interested in that, stay tuned. I'm probably gonna raid and then lurk.
Yes, we will. We'll be taking a quick break to refill our water, use the washroom, and then we'll head into Doom for a few hours.
That said, happy time zones, everyone. And I hope you all have an excellent day.
Thank you for playing. Have a great day, Avon.
Just let me know when the raid goes through. Or, oh my gosh.
You hadn't started the raid?
I hadn't started the raid. Alright, I clearly need to go give my brain a break. Have a good day.
You too.